What's going on, guys? I'm your host, Beau, here to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on anything going on in the world of entertainment. And excuse me if I look a little bit tired. It's just, it's been pretty busy these past few days. I've actually been working very hard on my new film project coming out. I'm going to be announcing it on YouTube very, very soon. If you follow me on Instagram or any other social media platform, you know what that project is already. But I will be talking more about it on YouTube very, very soon. You already saw a teaser trailer, of course, for that project, so we will be talking more about that project very, very soon. But let's talk about Spider-Man, because there's been some news regarding Spider-Man, particularly the Venom movie. Yes, if you guys don't know, Venom is supposed to have his own movie, and it is coming out later this year, October 5th to be precise, so right around Halloween. And Tom Hardy is, of course, playing Venom himself. And, well, there has been some reports that Tom Holland's Spider-Man, yes, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, from the guy from the MCU, might be on the set of Venom right now, shooting a couple of scenes for a small cameo appearance. So, I want to bring my thoughts on it, because a lot of people are actually divided on this, because there's people who think it's real, there's some people that think it's fake. I'm going to bring my 2 cents into the discussion. So, John Schnepp, you guys know him from Collider Movie Talk. He was the one who reported on this. He said that he heard a very different story, and that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is in fact in Venom. And I do have a quote from John Schnepp from Collider themselves, and that's what he had to say. He said, in quote, "Spider-Man is going to be in Venom. For the last couple of months, we've been hearing how Sony is keeping it all separated, and Spider-Man is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but every other character that's in the Spider-Man universe is separate. All I'm saying is that Spider-Man, and I'm talking about Tom Holland's Spider-Man, is going to be in Venom." So, John Schnepp is really pushing in the quote, he's basically stating that he firmly believes that Tom Holland is going to appear in some form as Spider-Man in Venom. Now, we haven't heard, as of this recording, we haven't heard from Tom Holland himself, or have seen actual photos of him on set, but there have been a lot of reports of people spotting him on set, so take it with what you, take that with what you think, and yeah, so let's talk about it. First thing that I'm going to tell you, do I believe that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to be in Venom? I personally don't think so. I think that he will definitely be mentioned, we will definitely hear Spider-Man mentioned, but I don't think that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to be in Venom. Nor do I want that to happen, to be quite honest. I really want this movie to be its own thing. I don't want the MCU or Tom Holland's Spider-Man to jump into this film, because then everyone's going to be calling it like an MCU movie and all this and that. And I don't want that to be the case for Venom. I want Venom to be like what Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal said a long time ago, and that is that it is its own thing. It is a standalone film, and it has nothing to do with the MCU. And they both said, Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal, they both said that that Spider-Man wouldn't appear in Venom. He wouldn't even have a cameo role. So, and when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense why Spider-Man shouldn't be in Venom. Because here's the first thing. First thing is that Venom is a rated R film. It's going to be rated R. And kind of like how Collider is explaining it right here, they say that, they say it better than I do. They say that Disney, for starters, Venom's going to be R-rated. And so now Disney has the Spider-Man character appearing in an R-rated movie. And Tom Holland's Spider-Man is more of, in the vein of the MCU, more of a PG-13 rating-ish world. And if you throw it into Venom, which is going to be like a horror and R-rated type of, film, and you throw in Tom Holland's Spider-Man, it's just not going to work. That's the first thing. Secondly, the future of the MCU would just then be drastically changed. Because once they introduce Venom, which is going to be an R-rated film, it opens, while it does finally open the floodgates for R-rated content to then be part of the MCU, people are just going to constantly keep asking that same question to Kevin Feige, and I don't think that's what Kevin Feige wants to hear. He has a lot of projects coming out from Marvel Studios. They have coming out Avengers Infinity War, Black Panther, Ant-Man 2, Spider-Man Homecoming 2, what else? Captain Marvel, Avengers 4. They have a lot of projects coming out that they're working on right now, and I don't think that they are wanting to throw in Venom into their existing universe. I just don't think that that's what they want to do. And they've clearly said it as well. Like I said before, Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal both said that Spider-Man wouldn't appear in Venom. So when they say it, I believe them. I firmly believe when Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal are saying something, they're not BSing you. What they're saying is legit. So do I believe Spider-Man will be in Venom? As a mention, we might hear him. We might hear somebody mention his name, like Spider-Man showing up in New York or something along those lines, like a line. We'll hear a line of dialogue about Spider-Man, but we will not physically see Spider-Man. That's what I'm just saying. If he doesn't end up in Venom, that's cool. I just think that there's gonna be a lot of backlash to say if this happens. So that's just my viewpoint. I know you have a different viewpoint, but for me, I just don't want to see Spider-Man in Venom because I want it to be its own thing. I don't want it to be associated with the MCU at all. I think that it needs to be its own thing, kind of like Logan. How Logan was its own thing. Yes, it had some mentions about the X-Men, but it was still its own thing. It was still its own grounded story. And that's what I want Venom to be. I want it to be its own story, but it could have mentions of Spider-Man, but it's still its own story. So that's how I want this to be. Again, it's my opinion, but that's it. Those are my thoughts on this whole Spider-Man being in Venom thing. You guys let me know. Do you guys think Spider-Man will appear in Venom? Do you want him to appear in Venom? And do you want Venom to be a part of the MCU? Let me know in the comment section below. And that's it for my thoughts on Spider-Man possibly appearing in Venom. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys let me know all your thoughts. And I will be putting out a video talking about my future film project very, very soon. Possibly this weekend. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, as you end these videos, Beau out. See you next time. Peace.